Todd Wenty here with Path to Progress. This is July 22nd, 2025, here in my mobile office, getting ready to head over into the main office and thinking about things that have transpired in the last 24 hours. I had a difficult day yesterday. I had to participate in the termination of a friend. And it was heartbreaking. And as I have thought about that experience over the last 24 hours, I have been trying to figure out what the lessons are that I should take. Part of me wants to say one of the lessons that I should take is never be in a position to have to oversee a friend. And I have been reluctant to become friends with people that I oversaw, to become friends with people at work, because I knew the day would come that I would have to oversee them, and that possibility existed that I would have to take disciplinary action up to and including termination of those people. That's not an easy thing for me, and I'm not sure it's the right answer. One of the lessons that I've taken from this, though, is to confront confusion. I'm not really good at that sometimes. Brene Brown talks in her book Dare to Lead about armor, and one of the pieces of armor that I have that tries to make me strong in the midst of difficulty is that I try to always be right. And I am driven to be right, to have the right answers, to do all those kinds of things, to do the things that are correct. And as a result, being seen to be incorrect is hard. It's an anathema. It is something that I try to avoid at all costs. And that means that oftentimes I'm not going to ask questions. I'm hesitant to ask questions for clarification. At least I have been through much of my life and much of my career. The reality is that's the only way to improve, is to ask questions of others, to ask questions of the world, to ask questions of people who are further along the path, to ask questions of people who might not be further along the path about what their experience is. Asking questions gives us wisdom. It gives us information. It gives us information that can become wisdom if you want. And in this particular case, this friend had opportunities to ask questions and did not for years. And instead of asking questions, made statements. And the statements eventually built up to a point where there was a loss of trust in this individual's ability to do the job that needed to be done. There are lots of other lessons that I've been drawing from this, and some of them revolve around themes of extreme ownership, some of them revolve around themes of culture, and some of them revolve around themes of individual responsibility. But one of the lessons that I've been working with in the last 24 hours is ask questions. Ask questions openly, ask questions honestly, ask questions. It's hard because sometimes when you ask questions, not only are you made to feel inferior sometimes, but sometimes you're punished. But it's the only way to make progress. I guess that's our challenge for today. That's my challenge for today. Just to ask questions. Ask more questions. I've done that recently. I got punished for it. It's okay. I'm going to figure it out. I hope you figure it out as well. All two of you. In the meantime, I hope you have a non-wasted day. This has been the Path to Progress for today. My name is Todd Wenty. Nullum Diem. I hope to see you next time.